how important for the Lakers was getting that win in overtime last night?
Well, for so many reasons. I mean, they won it with defense, and I know the Knicks didn't have their full roster, but this is what the Lakers have to do if they're going to be serious about doing something in the postseason. They have to defend at an elite level, which they did for most of the season. And then Anthony Davis came back, and the bottom dropped out, and their bottom dropped out in the standings. But they won that game because they were able to get stops. And that is their formula. They had a great win over the Nuggets last week where they did the same thing. And this is really encouraging for them going forward because they didn't have their best game, not only without Schroeder and LeBron, but then Caruso gets hurt and goes out. And Anthony Davis was not having a great game. I mean, that's a loss almost all the time. And the Knicks played hard. They really wanted that game. And so it's a real quality win for the Lakers and can really be the basis, again, of how they need to play starting next week.
Windy, so now the Lakers, LeBron potentially coming back soon. They play the Rockets, the Pacers, the Pelicans. Pelicans minus Zion Williamson. Rockets, one of the worst teams there is in the league. And then they're one game behind both Portland and Dallas. Portland's final stretch, Utah, Phoenix, the Nuggets. If you were a betting man, would you bet that the Lakers would be in the play-in tournament or out of the play-in tournament?
You know, it's not just one game behind Portland. It's actually two because they lost the tiebreaker there. Dallas laid an absolute egg last night. I'm not going to predict on Dallas at all. So basically, the Lakers have to hope that Portland kind of totally slides out. But you could argue that the Lakers are better off in the 7 than they are in the 6 because they may rather play the Suns than the Clippers in the first round. They also would have to deal with Steph Curry in that situation. And the Warriors have had a heck of a week. They've just beaten the Jazz and Suns in back-to-back nights, which was terrific for them. At the end of the day, we could go over this for an hour. The Lakers, to have any chance against whoever they play, have to have LeBron reasonably back.
Yep.
He's got to be, a dominating player. He doesn't have to be top of the game, LeBron, but he's got to be back and doing positive things. And guys, I know I sound like a broken record. I can't emphasize this enough. They have to defend because this team they are not a good offensive team, and they are a streaky and mostly bad three-point shooting team. If they defend like they did last night, whether they play the Suns, whether they play the Warriors, whether they play the Clippers, they will have a chance to win 4 out of 7. And so focusing on that and LeBron's health really is probably more important than their opponents.
Windy, I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks now. I want the 7th seed if I'm the Lakers. I want to play against Phoenix. Phoenix has lost the last 3 out of 4. What have you seen on the Phoenix side that makes you believe that maybe they're not the actual second-best team in the Western Conference?
Well, their defense has really slid. They got lit up last night at the defensive end. The Lakers lit them up. I just told you the Lakers are not a good defensive or not a good offensive team. They allowed 62 points in the paint last night. DeAndre Ayton has not gotten it done in that spot, and with a number of other things going on. For them to beat a high-quality team like the Lakers, which is what they're now staring dead in the face. You just got to defend. And I know that we're in an era right now where it's like, okay, we give up 2 points on this end. Let's just go get 3 on the other. And that team shot 56%. Well, we're going to shoot 59%. And I agree that in a lot of games that does happen. And last night, for example, Chris Paul and Devin Booker both shot the heck out of the ball and had really good games. And that's probably going to be a victory most nights. But I'm going to lean back on what I've watched in the playoffs over the decades, and that is you got to be able to get stops. And, the Suns are going to have to be able to get stops against Anthony Davis and LeBron James, most likely, to try to figure out how to win that series.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.